everyone, what's going on? It's Shaqir Hussyin here, and I hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Wanted to shoot this video because a lot of the times, one of the biggest mistakes coaches, consultants, course creators, entrepreneurs make is that they don't simply understand this concept of automation. So what I'm going to do for you guys is very simple, okay? I'm going to show you how one of the processes I use in my business every single day to automate lead generation, which basically means I am able to get people coming to me instead of me chasing people. I'm able to attract people coming to me, okay? For you to create financial freedom, and you know, whatever that means to you, maybe it's making an extra 10 grand a month. Maybe it's, you know, making over 100 grand a month, okay? Whatever your goal is, it can really be boiled down to simple, basic mathematical equation. And you don't have to be a math genius. You don't have to understand, you know, how really numbers work. You just need to know basic things about numbers, which is like how many people are coming to your website, how many people are opting in, how many people are buying. So come over here because what I want to do as well is something that most people never do. I'm actually going to show you into one of my accounts, into one of my campaigns, and you're going to be able to see. Let me just open up my laptop, and I am going to just log in, except I don't know what the go to webinar password is, so I'll go and check over here. By the way, this is one of my Stripe accounts. It's actually opened, so I'll just show you. All praise the Lord. If you zoom into that, you can see that's £3,000 today. You know, in the last 4 weeks, this one campaign has generated over £106,000. By the way, that £106,000 is pretty much profits. I've spent less than around $5,000 for this campaign, and it's literally got me. And sometimes people are, you know, they question, is this stuff real? So I'm gonna actually show you by zooming in. And look, this is live. It's one of my Stripe accounts. I have a ton of Stripe accounts, PayPal accounts. We do mainly wires and whatnot, but I'm just going to show you as this thing loads up. I'm also going to go into my go-to webinar, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so you see over here on my Stripe, this is logged in live, Shaqir Hussyin, boom, £3,000 just today. It's a Friday. What is that? Gross volume, £106,000. Amazing stuff, okay? This is, by the way, just in the last 4 weeks, okay? So, by the way, this has happened during COVID, during the riots, during, you know, the craziness that's happening in the world. And you want to ask yourself, how are you performing during this time? How is your business performing during this time? Are you someone who's getting sucked into the news and the negativity and the drama and the politics? Or are you someone who's thinking to yourself, hang on, let me figure out how to up-level my game. Let me go and find a coach, a mentor, an expert, an advisor, someone that's going to show me how things are being done, how to take it to the next level. These are the things that you want to ask yourself. And once this is logging in, I'm going to show you guys this. The reason why I say this is because when I started my online marketing business, I had so much negativity. You know, I wanted to just make 10 grand a month. I wanted to impress my friends, my family. I thought, man, my mom and dad are going to be so proud of me if I make 10 grand a month. You know, really, they'd be proud of me if I just got myself a decent job, which I even couldn't get. I dropped out of university my final year, and I literally said to myself, I'm going to do whatever it takes to go and learn this internet marketing thing. And for the last 10 years, not only have I generated tens of millions of dollars for myself before the age of 30, but now I've come out in the marketplace to start sharing what I know. This is one of the reasons why I'm dropping a YouTube video a couple of times a week, sometimes even daily. I've got my podcast up because I want to give back and I want to show you the right path, because there's so many shysters and scammers and fake gurus out there. You don't even know who to trust. So, you know, unlike everyone else, I'm gonna show you behind the scenes, you know, because once you start seeing it, then you start realizing this is really true. This stuff works. So come over here. Okay, this is something called ClickFunnels, and it's essentially a platform that we use to generate leads. Okay, and you can see here yesterday 806 contacts. Okay, 806 contacts coming in. You can see a bunch of, you know, small payments that have rolled in as well. And then you can see 1,000 contacts yesterday. And just in this account, I've got basically 244,000 subscribers. Okay. Now what that means is 244,000 subscribers. What that means is like people from all over the world, all over the internet have come in and they've registered with their name and email address, and most of the time even their phone numbers, because we collect phone numbers as well. And more than 244,000 people have now come in and joined my list. And guess what I can do every single day? I wake up and boom, I send an email. Now imagine if you had a list of 240,000 subscribers, right? Because industry standard is like you can make $1 all the way up to $5 or even $10 per lead per month. So yesterday I got 1,061 leads. Today I've got 806 leads. You know, that's going to add on to my 244,700 subscribers. And I'm able to send a simple email to literally hundreds of thousands of people. Imagine if you learn how to do this. And if you don't know how to do this, you know, now is the perfect time, because with all the craziness that's happening in the world, what you need to take advantage of is Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of these things that their ad costs have dramatically dropped. Okay, so you can place tiny little ads all over the internet and have people come into your business. So whether you're starting from scratch or you already have a business and you're stuck at 6 figures or 7 figures or 8 figures, and you really want to unlock the next profit levers and you want to reach exponential growth like I've had in my life, and I'm experiencing it right now, literally, where we're doubling every 90 days. My team is doubling. I'm hiring like crazy, all remote, by the way, no physical office. Actually, this is my penthouse where I work from, and we're not going to show all of it right now because it's really messy. That's the honest truth. My wife isn't here right now, so it's a little bit messy because I have got the guys over here and we're just working at here. And I wanted to shoot this because, listen, when you generate traffic is essentially people. When you have the ability to generate traffic and leads and people into your business, your goals of creating financial freedom, of creating a bigger impact through your emails, through your messaging, through your marketing, through your videos, through your products and services, these things become a byproduct. Okay, that's what I want you to understand. It's this specific skills of generating massive amounts of traffic. Next thing I want to show you is this. So by the way, first step is we go and place ads all over the internet in specific ways so people are coming to us, okay? Then what happens is some people come in, and like you saw, $50, $297 sales. Just before I started making this video, I have $4,000 sale come in. But usually it's anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 in a day consistently. Sometimes, you know, we'll have $50,000 or $100,000 in a single day come in. And this is like without launches, without joint venture partners, without like doing a lot of the typical stuff that you see. Okay, this is literally me running my business behind the scenes. And what I want to show you now is really powerful, because see, what happens is every now and then we do something called a live webinar, and I'm going to show you how this works. We use this software called GoToWebinar. Okay, so people come in, step one, you know, they go over here, they get registered and all of those kind of good stuff. Then they go over here into my GoToWebinar account. Okay, they get added as a subscriber, and look at this, 2,386 people have registered for this live event. Now, I'll tell you straight up, this is a live event where I'm actually not going to even be presenting much. I'm going to introduce my friend. She's going to be coming in and sharing, you know, something that's really working for her. And I want all of my subscribers, all of my customers and clients, for them to take advantage of it. Okay, it's literally 24 hours. And we've got ourselves 2,386 people, boom, raising up their hand, and they're saying, we're interested, teach me. And most people here, they already know that after this presentation, where we're gonna do a virtual web class, and we're gonna provide so much value, and at the end, you know, people are smart, they're not stupid. So they know that there's going to be an offer that comes in afterwards, right? So it's going to be £1,500 to £10,000 that we're going to be offering on the actual webinar. Now, let me ask you this question. If you were to get 2,386 people interested in your webinar, do you think a certain number of people would be buying? Absolutely. It's just basic math, right? Like 10% of the people will most likely go and buy something, right? And so what we want to be doing is very simple. Step one is, remember, placing ads all over the internet. Step two is we want to monetize those leads that are coming in, okay? Because if you're not going to monetize, then you're simply going to miss out, okay? Because you need to be able to have sales funnels and traffic coming in. You know, the basic of all of this is you need traffic, which is lots of people, and then you need conversions, which is sales funnels, which is your store and your shop. And then how do you get them converting into your sales funnels? Through your stores, through your products and services. And once you can do that, then the byproduct is wealth. The byproduct is cash, cash on demand, cash consistently, predictably, daily. And that's what I want to help you do. Okay, so step one, remember, we get traffic. Step two is we take him through our sales funnels, you know, our webinars, our opt-in pages. And step three, which most people leave out, and it's so crazy, which is email marketing. You know, the fact is, now that I've got myself 2,300 people on my webinar that are coming on tomorrow, the fact that I've got more than like, as it 1,800 or whatever, like nearly 2,000 extra leads added in the last 24 hours, all of this stuff builds my daily assets, okay, my daily digital assets. And that's how you essentially become rich. That's how you become financially free. That's how you create massive amounts of wealth. And this works for you even if you don't have a university degree or you're not too business type. Like I started with absolutely nothing, and I'm able to do this. And I hope that this video inspires. You know, none of this stuff is to show off. I give all credit to God, you know, and this is more of a responsibility. Now I want to give back. You know, like I said, before the age of 30, you know, I kind of somewhat, in society's term, I would have basically made it, right? So I don't need to do this. I do this because I have a deep passion now, and I'm exploring this new part of me, which is like teaching all the stuff that I've learned. Because trust me, I made a lot of mistakes. And if you want to learn from someone who's made a lot of mistakes so that you don't make those mistakes, okay? So in our upcoming videos, I am going to share with you some crazy mistakes that I've made that have cost me millions of dollars. But for now, you know, all I'm asking is subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. I just passed 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which I'm really excited. Thank you all of you who are watching this. I appreciate you very much. I'm going to be showing you more behind the scenes stuff like this. Leave me a comment on what you'd love to learn, and I'll be making sure that my content is around your needs and your desires. So thank you so much. I appreciate you watching this. Go ahead, subscribe, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.